Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is mohamad and I am 3BNE student. My matric number is AN180162. So I'm from group 2, which is consist by Muhammad Izwan bin Osman, Muhammad Zulqarnain bin Murtazah. So we will present about flow and level measurement based on PID loop tuning. Okay, so this presentation will containing introduction, literature review, methodology, result, and conclusion. First of all, introduction. There are two types of loop control, namely closed loop control and open loop control. So the different about two loop control is closed loop control give autonomous system to PID by giving direct signal to controller, with manual open loop control uses in PID give manually managed by human, observation and action by human to control to final control element. Next, objective. So the project objective is about to demonstrate the characteristic of proportional band BB, integral action I, and derivative action D on a measurement process control loop. Second, to demonstrate the loop tuning procedure on the flow and level process control loop. And last, to run a simulation of loop tuning by using MATLAB or Simulink software.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Izwan and my matric number is CN1190089. I will continue the presentation with explaining what is level measurement. Level measurement is used to detect the height of the flow in the form of liquid, mud, powder or gain material. It is basically provide information in the form of the data or signal due to change in the height of the material, such as in the tank, silo, open space. Next, I will explain three level measurements sensor that we use in industry. The first one is ultrasonic sensor. It is used to detect an object using an ultrasonic signal. Ultrasonic commonly has two main components, which is the trigger and echo. If there is an object, trigger will operate and will reflect back to the echo. Next is the capacitance level sensor. It is used a dielectric medium between two or more electrodes. The capacity level utilize a liquid in the tank, so the capacitor of the considered circuit rises as there is more flow. The third one is the optical level sensor. It is used to detect the flow, including ready to use material. They will work based on the transmission change in the infrared light. Okay, next I will explain about the block diagram that used in the MATLAB. The figure show the block diagram of the PID controller. It consists of PID block which give its output to process block. Process plant consists of final control device like actuator, control valve, and other control device to control various process of industry. A feedback signal from the process plant is compared with a set point or reference signal and the corresponding error is fed to the PID algorithm. According to the proportional integral and derivative control calculation in the algorithm, the controller produce a combined response of controller output which is applied to plant control device. All control application don't need all three control element combined. Like PI and PD control are very often used in particular application. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Zulqarnain. I will cover about methodology. So this is a block diagram that we use for our project. As we know, we this is we call it control of PID. So we place the filter at the first and the signal uh, for the first places, and we put input and output to see the waveform. This function we call it saturation to give a best plot graph. So this is a parameter of the control PID that we set. We use only we use on the plan KD, KI, and KP. We use 1, 5, and 5. And the upper limit for saturation we use 7 and -7. Is to make sure the numbers for the height plan is we what we call it to see the smooth graph. Okay, we go through for the result and simulation. This is input plot. As we can see, the if we not use the saturation parameter, the plot will go higher to until we don't know where what we call it infinite. So just we put the parameter saturation. We adjust until 7 for upper, and lower we use -7 to cut or to see the best graph. So as you can see, the the plot is highly extreme to the peak until 7, and slow, extremely slow, and give a wave a circle. I see the not below 1. So the plan the input signal is we can see we can call it just good. Okay, this is a parameter that I say just now to limit the input signal to the upper and lower saturation value. So this situation we adjust upper and lower. We use the value of 7 and -7. Before this we use 8 and -8 or something value, another value to give a best plot for the signal on of the plan. Okay, this is output. We use we on the blue graph is output and yellow graph is input. So the output and input that we know, okay, you see this is before we use the saturation parameter. This is 90 degrees sharp to the right. It have no corner, so we have to put the I can show you. You put the saturation parameter to give us what we call slightly corner that show the that we can show the not very short plan for the system. So we can see the beautiful the good plot of plan system that we can change by this control value and on the integrate potential and derivative. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, lastly, conclusion. At the end of this project, we hope that students would be able to demonstrate the learning procedure on a flow and level process to control the loop. Moreover, the users of MATLAB can run simulation and expose students to the job initial experience. The implementation of the measurement process control loop using this MATLAB software circuit can be demonstrated by ourselves. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.